burning. Focus in your eyes, you brought a smile. On the fireplace, where my letters to you are burning. You had time to think about it for a while. Well, I walked 200 miles. If I'm you, love me, I love you. Yeah. Well, I can see you in the world. I can tell that you're hurting. The sorrow covers you up like a cave. Only yesterday, I know that you were hurting. But somehow managed to escape. Well, I can't provide for you no easy answer. Who are you that I should have to lie? No all about it, love. It can get you like a love. Friday night comes calling. Friday night comes calling. Friday night comes calling. From the sky. For all eternity, I think I will remember that icy wind that's howling in your eyes. You will see me in your time, in the wasteland of your mind. Friday night goes calling. Friday night goes calling. Friday night goes calling. From the sky. Friday night comes calling. Friday night comes calling. Friday night comes calling. From the sky.
Here are 3 reasons.
Alright, guys. I'm here. Obviously. Right. It's like almost 80 again today, weirdly enough. So, doors open, enjoying all the things. I am late, obviously, um, because I chose to enjoy a thing and kind of just lost track of time. Happens. Um, been trying to figure out for a couple of days at least how to do this. Not felt greatest. Mostly tried to rest. Well, always burning. Perpetually so, right? These creators truly are just, you can't even win. And I don't. And I never really have. But I gotta tell you, while I was on here the other night, then seeing the worst revolve and trying to play fuck shit and baiting games with the same old bullshit. Gavel slash Jenny running amok and being a whole ass hot fucking liar, as always. Propaganda specialist, attempted extraordinaire. Right. In the oddest of places, and this TM allows some of the weirdest shit I've seen to go on, and honestly, no. No, that's usually only allowed, well, if allowed, if in a concerted group effort to fuck around with others. Everybody else, though, they're getting strikes for shit, right? And then I start watching, well, Angel pulls some fuck shit again in the background, and Keys over there. I'm just like, man. Then you got the Linda and CZ shit. And I'm like, y'all just fucking sloppy around here. Y'all just fucking sloppy. Been getting that way for always has been, sort of. Now, y'all, TM. runs a live the other. We downloaded it. Whatever. I didn't have a need to watch it. I didn't give a fuck about it. People thought I hadn't paid enough attention to it, I suppose. I really don't give a fuck about it. Thing is, it's just more of the same shit. Different day. Garbage. More Monster shit, more Jenny shit, more Adrian shit, more TM shit, more Group Led shit, more rebuilding, revisiting, twisting, narrative. I ain't got time for all you shit. But like always, certain folks, they just can't help it. They just, I mean, they could. They could. Alright. So, here's where shit gets super goofy. Sort of. Sort of. Alright. I'm gonna try to take it out of sync.
You're here now. Then he didn't know this is our date time. Aw.
This is Tiffany Marie. I'm sure all you guys know who she is if you're watching this stream. Let's just see what kind of bullshit she had to say earlier today. Apparently she went on camera. And let's have a go.
No, it was a date with Benny, Adrian, and Fizzle, and Andy Bernard from a long time ago. So hold on, let me grab it.
It was about that Summer Wells stuff. And the people, she has nothing else.
Say hi to everybody. Okay, so does anybody remember the date of Andy's first live stream? Anybody? Hey, Pixie, I love you so much. Thank you, Loki. I don't cam up a lot. I don't know. They say I never cam up, but I have cammed up. I cam up all the time, back in the day. But I shouldn't need to cam up. What's the point? Like, this is not for camming up. Just really come here to do work. And listen, I don't really care about
Work? Actual work or charity work? I mean, if it's work, don't you get paid for it? For a missing child? Jesus.
the camera being on, and I'm in the dark because I actually feel like relaxing, but I'm here instead. You remind me of Sammy Sweetheart from Jersey Shore. Oh my God. What you can say, Tiff, isn't. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let me see. Thank you guys. You're so sweet to me. I appreciate all your compliments, but I feel awkward when people compliment me. Thank you. Oh, geez. Well, I'm a humble person, so I won't read that. It's your house, you do you. I just made the most amazing stir fry, and I haven't even eaten it yet. So anyway, that's what took me so long. I was chopping up all kinds of vegetables and chicken and all the things. So, come on, Yammer, you should see your heart. Well, I hope people see my heart. I'm not what these motherfuckers say I am. Okay? Okay. You have great teeth and a beautiful smile. Thank you, T-Boy. Actually, my dentist made quite the fuck up. Okay? And I'm going back to see him. He took a little bit too much off a tooth when he filled a cavity. I'm not happy. I am not happy. And the cavity he got rid of is forming another cavity. So, but we're not here to talk about teeth or dentists. Hey, East Coast Beauty. Hey, Tiffany, I knew you were pretty, but you look extra gorgeous this evening. Thank you. I've lost a little bit of weight since those screenshots we posted on her community post. I was a little heavy after COVID. I was looking at it thinking, dang. I was a little chubby during COVID. I don't know. I stopped eating ice cream before I went to bed, but guess what's in my freezer? I just bought ice cream, so coffee ice cream, because I love coffee ice cream. 4th of July, technically. What's 4th of July? Dye Designs. Is just for a pickup. Well, I don't know. I was a little lucky. But I think gave everybody a little extra weight. I dropped it and then some. I think I dropped some from stress. Like, I can't eat when I'm stressed. But I'm happy I lost it because I needed to. Seriously. First live. Dye Designs, help me out. First live.
I know. It's like.
Eat when I'm stressed. But I'm happy I lost it because I needed to. Seriously. First live. Dye Designs, help me out. First live. Oh, yes, it was Andy. Oh, July 4th. That was the day. Okay, thank you so much. So this here that I'm going to pull up is from July 4th of 2022. Thank you so much, guys. Coming in clutch with the date. Thank you so much. I mean, after Scouse, is that how you say it? Is it? After Scouse Food Day, I have another suggestion for you. Do you ever make homemade fried rice? I had to learn because takeaways stink. So yes, it's very good to know how. It makes a few tricks. Oh, Benny's gonna be doing cooking live streams. So excited. Hey, fall hour. Don't feel bad. I do also. My husband says it all the time, and I'm still awkward getting compliments. I don't like compliments. It means it's awkward. I swear getting so awkward. Yeah. I say thank you, but I don't like reading them. I'm a bit mud in that way. Carl actually looked how to make it earlier. Dried rice? Do it up. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nico Crafts, thank you so much. And Emergency Me and Rhonda, also I thank you in the chat. And Michelle, thank you so much. I don't know if that's the one you'll play, but that was his first attempt. This is the one then, that I designed. Yeah. So this is actually very interesting, okay? Like I said, I went to the live with Benny because I was like, you want to go over our first live we ever did? And he was like, yeah. And like I said, Benny took a nap and started listening to this. Actually started listening to this with my girls yesterday. And I was like, this is not the one. And this is really fucked up, just so you know. Unbelievable. So I think you guys are going to be a little bit annoyed by it, but I found answers. We found answers. That's the most important thing. Dana, oh, I didn't see Dana Cake. I just looked down at my cell phone. What did I miss that? Where the heck is it? I mean, what? Dana, I'm so sorry, Dana. I went right by your super chat. You're gorgeous, Tiffany. I can't stay long, but love you and love all of you here. We love you, Dana. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's okay. We'll talk about it later. I don't know. Oh, I got that one yet already. So, okay, listen. Here it's okay, so there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes on before this, but I want to pull up this part because it's the most important part, and this is where it is, I think, what you would call an admission, right? So in my opinion, hey Nicole, how are you? Actually, I think that, what was it that I was listening to? Someone said your name earlier, I don't know. I'm trying to think if it was this one, so don't freak out if your name is in it. So being about, hey Bridget. So we're gonna go here. I think it's about 140. I'll go to 140. Like I said, there's 2 hours before all this, and a lot of it is very important in terms of what they've done to Jody, right? It was that bad. But this part, Andy gets off of his live. So you guys remember, let me see if I can actually find,
What?
And actually, if you want to go to the first directed live by Monster B, way in the way back, right? He installed her just behind the scenes while it's occurring, you know, chewing the fat, etc. And then there's hidden ones, and there's, yeah, it's just whatever. But carrying on, let's all play pretend you want to. Let's just play pretend. I mean, y'all can, I'm not. But I'm gonna let y'all play pretend some more.
Someone else did the Jody Sue. Didn't you accuse her of murder? Tiffany Marie, I mean, we have the community post saved. So.
Very important in terms of what they've done to Jody, right? It was that bad. But this part, Andy gets off of his live. So you guys remember, let me see if I can actually find,
What, someone else did the Jody Sue? Didn't you accuse her of murder? Tiffany Marie, I mean, we have the community post saved, so we need to go and dig those and present those again.
let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, you should probably do that, Nat.
First for live stream. Give me one sec. I don't know if Andy's live still up. Give me just a minute. I didn't look for this earlier. Oh, the real Andy B. Because he had done live streams where he had call-ins, and I actually had gone in a couple times. Do you know what I found to be so odd was when I went to go ask Andy questions, it was not to ask about his relationship with Jody. This is going to gross you out when you look back in hindsight. It's all about her life. I'm asking questions. Mode. You heard of this. All right, so round 2, but the first one, let me see what the date is. July 5th. So I think because it went into the early hours of the morning, it shows July 5th, but I think Di is right. So this is the first ever live stream of Andy B's, and I'm going to drop it in the chat so you guys can see it. Let me see. Okay. Chasing Fish is the name of this. All right. So this is Andy Bernard's first live stream. Andy Bernard first. I'll say call-in show. Call-in show. Hey, Jax. Jax. Well, it was a little screwed up. Perfect. Perfect. Let me shut this off. Right. Saw the pictures of Jody Sue before Ziggy reviewed her Facebook. I was telling Ziggy no, but she didn't listen. Salem Witch. Oh, I'm so glad you found me. Because I'm a witch too. Didn't you know? Okay. So yeah. The one you have up is August 21st, 2022. Okay, hold on, man. Thank you, Di. Look at other shit. Let me see where I went wrong. So scratch that then. Hold on. He says here, this is the first time she's ever spoken to Andy. Are you sure, Di?
Hey, it's that cat person. Oh my god. No.
I don't have the date of this. I think did I screen? Yeah, the replay, chat replay. Sorry, it's taking me forever. There was a countdown prior to all of this. Yeah.
You don't say.
Hello?
How you doing?
Hello? Who are you? You're on the stream.
Snake Farm.
Snake Farm, I have never heard of you.
Well, thank
Where do you come
Nice
from?
to meet you.
Hello? Where do you come from? How have you found this channel?
I don't know. I've got like 800 subs.
Oh, okay. Were you just seeing what was live and then clicking on things? Or...
No, I targeted you specifically.
Oh, yeah? How so?
I'm a friend of Wobb's.
Oh, you're a friend of Whiskey OG. Oh, okay.
Yes, that's correct. I'm surprised you haven't seen my name in his chat.
Well, I don't really look at his chat, so that would probably be why I don't know your name.
Well, that very well could be.
So, do you have something to say to me, or?
Not really. I just thought I'd drop in.
Okay, well, thank you for coming. Do you know anything about this Tiffany Marie lady?
Is that the chick that you have a purple hat with? I'm trying to find
that's your avatar picture. Yeah.
I'm trying to find your stream. Are we live?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Wow. It's like the crazy bear in here, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't see you at all.
Oh dear. You just...
Okay, that was that Hayden guy, whatever was from there. And back to the show.
Adrian is reacting to Jody react to Andy. Now, they're going to say, oh, Tiffany's defending Jody. Yes, in this particular, I am. But I'm not the one that made Jody victim to her abuser. That's something I did not do. I say without a doubt. However, did. And it takes someone coming into the chat in here about an hour into this part here, say, hey, that's something I did not do. I could say without a shadow of a doubt. People are going to say, they're going to say, oh, Tiffany's defending Jody. Yes, in this particular circumstance, I am. But I'm not the one that made Jody victim to her abuser. That's something I did not do. I could say without a shadow of doubt. However, did. And it takes someone coming into the chat in here about an hour into this part here, say, hey, can you ask Andy about
Oh. Oh, and there comes Jenny. right, weirdly enough, into a room. It's stayed pretty low sub. All of a sudden, there's fucking Jenny popping up. I don't know, right? After TM has done the plan over there, not enough's been put on it. So then here Nat is running it. And then there's fucking Jenny just all popping up. Imagine that. Now this is all occurring while I'm doing certain things over here on certain nights, right? And days. But, here's Jenny with the, I have clips that prove her wrong. She absolutely did ask him questions about the ex-neighbor, all on her own. Good lord. All y'all are just a hot fucking mess, ain't ya? Carrying on. And that, while you're pulling out, TM here in her community post by calling me a murderer, you may want to pull out the vids or the clips I have over here. This one and Adrian, you know, Krama / Sassy / whatever the hell she wants to be from week to week. You should pull out the lovely clips of them targeting us, having us targeted, and attempting to get us murdered outright in the open. So, this one may have called me whatever, but, and was definitely playing script. You should also pull out the clips of this one and them working together to target my little, along with the abuser, right? And the whole little group together. And running rooms together, to attempt false 5150 holds, to, try to make me, to try to push me to the edge, right? Benny wanted to see if he could try to make me, commit suicide, much like he'd been directed and paid to do to Ernie, and other people along the way, through Summer's case. Along with Mullen and a few others. So anyway, you should probably get all of that beautiful shit. Alright? On this one, you know, Jenny. Oh, and don't forget the proof we have of this one ensconcing herself in my family and with the abuser tampering with my entire goddamn life, top to bottom. You just have no idea on that, but you should definitely come over here and make yourself aware. Yeah, there's, man, so much proof of it all. It's astounding, really. Yeah, see, it's whatever, man. So, and you should probably watch who you hang out with over. You think TM's bad in that? Oh, they're all shitty, especially when a well-organized group online effort, but oh boy, Jenny and Adrian, you know, Krama and Gavel, oh boy, they're definitely something that should probably watch the company you keep. Anyway, carrying on.
Whatever, we'll just put it on normal speed for now. Yeah, I'll dismiss you without, you know, it's my channel, so. Should I tell you to get out of my side chat?
June 15th. And then she starts asking questions. Now, I would have asked Andy all kinds of things. None of my questions would have ever had anything to do with their situationship or their.
She would have.
Man, I just wish y'all'd stop goddamn lying. Y'all really think all them discords and all your own people and your favorite mods and pick-me's and all that, and like you don't have your own little spy versus spy, even in your, oh, I don't know, milk cow farms and such. Bless your souls.
Like, did you murder Summer Wells? If you didn't, I'll make it look like you did. I've got questions. No, I don't care, Hayden. You can be here. I'm just kidding. Thank you for coming.
Their household. Nothing of the sort. Nothing at all.
Uh-huh.
This is what they came for.
No.
Period. Months on end leading up to this bid on screen. Let me see what you wrote before. There was a countdown. Oh, that's right. There was a countdown and no one knew what it was for. Is that what it was? All right. So we need to have a live dance party one night and just drop a low. Oh, you want me to dance, Diana? Probably not. You want to dance up here? You're crazy. All right. Let's see. Oh, no, you're crazy in a good way. And if it was for a cause, I would. So give me a cause to dance for and I'll dance. All right, this is the thing. They have made Jody a victim here. There's no way around that. They did that. Okay? These people made her a victim. Thank you for everybody being here. And I want to try to make this a shorter one than yesterday. It's definitely not going to be 5 hours. This shouldn't take long because it took me about, I want to say it took me about 2 hours. And I'm not going to go over all of it, but just bear with me, okay? Because there's the exact verbiage that was used the day that CPS was called on Jody in this live stream twice. Now,
That's pretty awful for a secret.
Oh, we ain't gonna do that. Are we, Jenny? Tiffany? It wasn't CPS you motherfuckers called after plotting and planning for days and days in advance and running rooms and all that, was it? Hell no, it wasn't. It was entire goddamn police departments. Fucking had a yard full of motherfuckers out here. I mean, an entire yard of motherfuckers and SWAT gear and everything else. And can't imagine why, you piece of shit, hostage ass motherfuckers. Right? Penny, Jenny, Adrian, Tiffany, Scott, Rojo, Linda, Lips, Monster, Stall, Benny. Did I mention Scott H? It's fine. Ziggy, the rest. Fuck all y'all. Anyway, carrying on. And don't forget Audrey's role in that shit either and crap. So anyway, along with so many others here. It's fun. Carrying on.
Just to get called in Judy's shoes. Internet people. I just don't know where the line is. And by the way, Benny Keys, the person that Tiffany used to be with and now is all buddy buddy and all flirty flirty. Yeah. I have heard Benny Keys is on probation or just something for domestic violence. That's what I heard.
That would be online harassment of his baby mama and such, who had orders of protection in place in his child and step children and whatever else. You know, while TM's hanging out there doing this, pretending she really cares what was done to me, and she's trying to lay off on just others still, like Gavel here. But Benny is doing the same thing with orders in place and now wearing an anklet for. Waiting on court dates and such. I don't know, I guess if you want to hang out with one while trying to do whatever this is and make that math work for a bunch of idiots who want to drink Kool-Aid, you go right ahead. Carrying on.
So it's very telling, like, where is her morals? And she doesn't have any. Just my opinion.
Yeah, I'll second that.
Oh, words come from Bizzle. But I will say, Jenny and Adrian, I would wish DV on you for the shit that you said in this live stream. I really would.
What the fuck? You would wish something like that on somebody else? You're lacking compassion there, Tiffany. I mean, would you like it if somebody wished that on you because of something you said or did online?
I don't know, Nat. She's being nicer than I am. I'd love to see Jenny and Adrian in prison for the rest of their goddamn lives for what they fucking done online. So, that's all I'm saying. I mean, attempted murder by proxy in a targeted effort with a group online. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Working with a goddamn abuser with orders in place to do shit while abusing children and ensconced in somebody's life every which way you could imagine, abusing and harming children, targeting witnesses, witness tampering, man, I don't know. They kind of run the whole gamut, especially Jenny and Adrian. And the rest of his crew.
No. Yeah, I don't blame the Gavel Geeks. I wouldn't want to engage with her either.
Yeah, you should probably start doing your homework, Nat. You should probably start doing your homework for reals.
The Get Along Gang says, but Keys was arrested for stalking, harassment, online impersonation. They broke the restraining order and got arrested again. Oh, nice, nice. A range of criminals, of course.
I'm not a shit human. All I will say is, karma is a bitch. Okay? Karma is a bitch. If I had a cold black heart,
yeah, karma is a bitch.
Don't worry, guys. We are gonna go somewhere with us today, other than Monster and Gavel and Adrian, Tiffany. I do have appointments today, and we're gonna take a walk for sure.
We remember what you did at Dunkin' Donuts. We don't forget.
Yeah, we do remember
that. Psychopaths don't have the capability to be correct. Yet, there's a group of people that just don't see that and assume everyone is like them and that they're all good. They are not. You could say they're wolves in sheep's clothing. That's kind of cliche, but you know.
that's exactly what I would be saying right now. I think until you experience it for yourself, now Andy comes up here and says, Jody put ketchup all over herself. Did she put those bruises on herself too, and all of the wounds that she had? She poured ketchup on them?
Now, I don't know if that was ever truly said by the real Monster fake account her name. Who the fuck really knows? I don't really care. I know AB had a community post up a couple weeks ago during the Bayleton days, tent trying to hit at me again. Toaster Oven was in the comment section of that shit, being a real good advocate while handing out flyers for summer, who also lives in a DV environment. Yay, Toaster Oven, you're a piece of shit too. So anyway, here's the thing. I have all the pictures, and the ones online clearly show that shit is on my face. It's literally split open to the bone. So, fuck all y'all. There's hospital reports to go with it. Y'all carry on. Anyway, we've shown these receipts before. I'm not interested in fuck shit. Blah, blah, blah. Carry on.
I don't think so. But this is what they tell everybody to make this okay. It's not okay. So now that.
And that don't really make sense, does it? When Monster got up on a panel with TM, Benny, Scott A, 21st showed his face, yeah, all these others. And triangulated certain people, had them make their first appearances too after the Pink Glove witness tampering letter, etc., that left my name, my last name off, etc. You know, that one of those threats on there was to insert my family, destroy me as a human being, etc., any way possible, that they've pretty much followed to a T with all the threats on. But anyway, Monster himself got up on that one and admitted to those photos and such, right? So it wouldn't make good sense he was trying to catch up thing over here, but whatever. Carrying on.
Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna even have my mods have to drop it over and over. I'm gonna dress up the hotline and I'm going to pin it to my top chat. But
Oh, so you're gonna do the same thing you did the other day, to just put it on there. Really painting a picture there.
while we're on the topic of domestic violence,
No, we're gonna
I
break
made
this
a
segment.
comment under a favorite song of mine 2 months ago. And last night I got a notification.
Imagine pinning the domestic violence hotline at the top of your chat, etc., or anything like that while hanging out, BK. Imagine that. Well, he's got orders in place on their neat little bracelets and stuff. Whatever.
And it was a woman saying that she felt like it was the end, that her counselor, her therapist did not believe her, and her family did not believe her. I spent about a half an hour writing to that woman, and I gave her my.
Aw, now Tiffany Marie has saved a DV victim. Bless Saint Marie. Yeah, okay. Fuck off with that shit.
My email, and I have not heard from her. It's been on my mind all day.
Yeah, after showing tens of thousands, if not 100,000 or more through here with eyes on them, that they should be afraid to reach forward out of the darkness, right? Or to ask for help, or why they might not be believed, or how they might be tormented, or how people like you and their abusers can do whatever even with the orders in place. And I don't know, I'd say you ended up probably to where you're gonna be responsible for a few dying in the dark. Tiffany Marie, Ziggy, Benny, Scott, Penny, Jenny, Adrian, Rojo, Lips, Monster, Stall, Ziggy's, Grandpa. I mean, you just name them. CSI. Yeah, that's what y'all done. Y'all are champions of none, savers of none. You are not advocates. You are not anything. You make victims. You harm real human beings. And there's really been real death here in this realm around all of you all for years. Where you push people, you terrorize them literally to death, you terrorize cancer patients, TV, you terrorize, torment, blackmail people with their children time after time, just, whatever you can get away with. Push people to the edge, right? Break them, silence them. Those who know, know. Carrie, it's okay though, right? Fair use, right? You can always rewrite history online, can't you? You have no real effect on real people's lives. Real victims, survivors, fighters. All of you spill blood here. One way or the other. You harm real life people.
I mean, okay, good for that situation, but the things that Tiffany Marie said about John Grimes' daughter,
Hmm.
I mean, who are you kidding? We all know you're a piece of shit. Yeah, I'm not necessarily buying that story either. But we'll see what else she has to say. This is very easy to dismantle her whole anything she has. Because she's not sincere, she's not real. She tells you what you want to hear.
Well, see, I'll agree with that there, but every now and then you see Tiffany, she in a way does tell some of the truth, right? It leaves out her role in things, of course, while trying to throw the others under the bus she worked with doing it. But she does indeed give some of the story and some of the truth. Right.
You know, who wants to be around that? I mean, if I want to be around fake people, I'll just go watch TV or something.
Really, really bothering me. I've always believed Jody about her abuse. These people do not. You've made it very clear. So if you could all just keep that woman in your prayers, because I really would love to hear from her. It's kind of like rape. Kind of like rape, right? People will say they don't believe someone. It's no one's place to say at all. There should be a line, right?
Now, TM says, you know, that Jenny over here pops up with this hot bullshit. And in case you can't see it, I'll read it off to you. She goes, we responded to the ex-neighbor after her lying about us for a long time. There was nothing odd or cruel about that. We stopped dealing with her nearly a year ago at this point. She's still going. Bless Jenny's lying goddamn fucking heart. Like, liar, liar, pants on fire, Jenny. You can try to rewrite, and you can try to weave, and you can try to mindfuck, and you can try to tie everything up nicely in bows. For YouTube purposes, because this is not going to work in other realms for you. I would say most civil courts would find, Jesus Christ. What you all have done is beyond harassment. Far beyond that. I would say they'd also consider it long-term stalking, hunting, pain and suffering alone. Right. Oh yeah. And there's nothing you can do to hide or run from that. Not a damn thing. Really. It's far too late for that. But it's a hell of a thing to watch Jenny or Adrian ever call me a goddamn liar. Or anybody else for that matter, or even for them to call TM a liar. Knowing what they've all done together. It's, oh boy. And what they all still continue to do together. Make no mistake about that. Including chasing. And the same group as always, but tell you what. Now, how many of you all can prove on your own, even those who are just regular watchers here? How many of y'all can think in the past few days, couple of weeks, moments where you've seen Jenny and Adrian and such, wherever you've seen Monster at, right? How many of y'all can remember the lines they just popped up and did a few days back trying to make this whole nonsense going about Jody Sue threatens all creators with murder? And that was bullshit and lie too, and twisting words. How many of y'all know what's going on in the back doors of places like tiered systems, discords, phone calls, contacts, etc. in the background? How many of y'all watch these talking about fucking around with, making sure to pop up exactly wherever our abuser with orders in place or stall pop up at, while mentioning us, while being wherever we're mentioned, participating in it? I mean, I can prove it, and I can show it. Ample proof of it, almost on the daily, including in names they don't want y'all to see, know about, all the counts, they're 40 owls in raincoats, they're quote researchers, they're long-term plants, how they fuck around with me in my real life every fucking day, how they still circle and whatever those around me every goddamn day. Well, the dumbasses get on here and say things like this. Call me a liar, so they've stopped doing whatever me a year ago, because a year ago coincides with what? Around the time they all enact their little fuck with Jody Sue's kid play, all that, right? Because they need it to be so. And that's not the way it is, no, is it? Ah, gosh. Red full-size vans. It's amazing. So anyway. Ain't too many of those left around these days, does? But whatever. Carrying on. What time is it? 4:15. Alright. Now, thing is, it's just weird. And then her line, while calling Tiffany a liar, while calling me a liar, while trying to cover her own ass and Adrian's, while trying to call it's just, but how many of you on your own just as regular watchers, right, here in the Summer Wells community, can raise your hand and know for a fact that you have screenshots featuring Gabble and Adrian and the rest of the crew doing fuck shit? Y'all seen them leave me alone in the past year? Not working with an abuser with orders in place, not cleansing ass for, not doing live streams for, not tampering me somehow. That's right. I guarantee you most here could go easily put shit in that. I mean, come on. We all know better. I just find it weird that Jenny is over here on Nats while this is happening and while other things were happening the other night. Right. To say that there was nothing odd or cruel. Man, did you all hear all the... You know what? It's fine, right? Entertainment purposes only, what they've done. What they continue to do. Alright.
I feel like, so I normally don't leave comments under these songs. It's my favorite artist ever, right? I just listen to all.
It must have been Lana.
And that Gabble / Jenny there must be like, we responded to the ex-neighbor. She's been lying about us. Like I was the first one out here doing XYZ to poor little them. Ain't that something monsters and certain narcopaths and fucking liars do? They try to rewrite, right? But you see what Jenny forgets and that we hold proof of is that her and Adrian, from the very beginning, were in the background, hunting us, databasing us, planting people around us. Right? Long-term harassment stuff. Before we ever even knew they existed. They're also slandering, libeling, all in their neat little groups. Oh boy. First lies, first bullshit, be these right here. Long before we ever even knew her and Jenny and Adrian existed. So that's a hot take, right? And see, but, she needs to rewrite it for you all. Now her stories, we responded to the ex-neighbor after her lying about us for a long time. That statement she told up well in court, shouldn't it? Jenny might hold up fucking YouTubeville for idiots and those who want to drink Kool-Aid and where you think it's gonna count. But I tell you what, that ain't gonna hold up in civil and otherwise. Yep. Anyway, carrying on. And to save myself whatever the fuck, I don't know, there's somebody else, let me see. Oh, there's another one from Jenny. Oh, here we go. Here's Jenny again with another hot take. Well, the ex-neighbor is a liar. That's how pointing out lies people tell works. Let's just skip right on over to that one.
Del Rey song, I think.
Oh, you realize I have not healed at all.
It's sassafras as the you're saying.
Has set me back 20 whole years.
Oh yeah, and that's the part where TM is like, oh, I've never told my story publicly, though she sort of has. And she says this place or others who have triggered her set her and her healing back 20 whole years. That's weird. None of you bitches, including Tim, had any soul when it came to me, my children, our healing, or whatever. Shit, we're still in the whole shit, and an abuser with orders in place on the stall, and you all still helping them. And y'all don't give a shit about nobody else's healing or trauma, and it don't boo-hoo me like this. I'm done with it. Alright? I'm done with it. So anyway. And hers happened 20 years ago. We're still in the middle of shit thanks to you fucking band of merry monsters. And, you know what? I just, fuck all y'all. That's where I'm at today. I got points to make. Fuck all y'all. Let's see.
That's what they know for you people don't like that. Domestic violence on these assholes. Really would. But I'm not a piece of shit. So I won't do it here. How about that? I won't do it here. I'm an eye for an eye type of person. I'm sorry if people don't like that. You'll understand. I feel like here, these women have tried to make it so that no one believes Jody.
No,
That's what it always was, right? They made her a victim here, too.
I don't want to hear that again. Let's just go back a little. Because this has got a great deal to do with the point I'm getting ready to make. That we're leading up to today. Alright.
That's sassafras as the name. I know that's one of her other accounts. But she probably wouldn't use that to comment under, so. I trust what you're saying.
It comes to one certain trauma. because this place has set me back 20 whole years in a split second. There's nothing I can do about it, right? You just have to deal with it. I don't know if I can even be held blackling paranormal. Not when it concerns those types of things, right? So Jody's allowed to talk about her abuse. I feel like here these women have tried to make it so that no one believes Jody. That's what it always was, right? They made her a victim here too. Just like they make victims out of others. But she's taken a ration of shit. Nobody can deny that, not even the most hateful people. They know exactly what they're doing. So, like I said.
Oh, yeah, all of you knew what you were doing and are still doing, right? Chiffers, Gavel, Jenny, etc. That was indeed the point, right? Of all of this for 2 years is try to discredit, make me look like a liar, make me whatever. Right? And look at Gavel swing in on that and be like, this is her excuse for this shit. This is her trying to blanket it very quickly. Jenny goes, well, the ex-neighbor is a liar. That's how pointing out lies people tell works. No. And I've told them. Nope. I don't think so. But Jenny knows what all manipulative con monster pieces of garbage working in a well-considered effort online. No. All you really gotta do is put out the word liar, 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 sensationalize it enough, drop the pebbles in the pond enough, and people will eat, shit, and breathe whatever you say and believe. If you say it enough, it can indeed become true online. And you can indeed get people targeted. You can indeed try to discredit them. You can do whatever, right? In the public realm, anyway. Right? And if people don't have time to watch everything, they don't have proof of everything, they aren't aware of everything, well then, it's easier for them to gulp down all the little pebbles, or when you continue day after day after day for years to call someone a liar. In this realm, this fantastical realm of monsters, they can indeed use it to try to discredit and make people look like liars. To make them look like all kinds of things they're not. While abusing them, targeting them, their children, committing crimes, blackmail, stalking, harassment. Boy, you fucking name it, they can do it. While calling everybody else the liars, the blackmailers, the this, that. They can cover their own asses, at least in the public realm, with stupid blanket baby statements like that. Tiffany there is telling a modicum of truth, but once again leaving her own self out of it. That indeed was, quote, the plan, wasn't it, TM? By a well-organized group online, was to discredit the ex-neighbor to make me look sus, to create the drama all of you all fed on, made your income streams on, right? More so than you did Summer's name and hashtag this and where's Summer that. It's all for entertainment, right? Entertainment purposes only. Fair use, blah blah. Right? I'm glad y'all have had a fun time. You web sleuth, e-sleuth, criminal empire ass motherfuckers. Here's what I'm about to do. Here's what I'm about to do.
And now there's another stimulus. This time it's a stimulus program for Americans under 65 years.
Alright. So, see, there's something I've always been able to do here. Always. Never needed feds for it. Not Lawson, not Oppressor, not Polygraph. I never needed a damn bit of it. I don't guess, in a way, right? See, what Loaf has been able to do for herself since the beginning is Loaf here has been able to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that Loaf was doing what Loaf should have been on the 15th. Raising her babies, doing her thing, right? Nothing else. I've always been able to do that easily. And I'm getting ready to show you all how that is. And why that is. And I bet it's why I've been told since the beginning, since day one, no polygraph needed. Maybe. Hell, I don't know. Feds and God, they work in mysterious ways. I don't ever really care, honestly. You know, there's a difference between being me and being dipshits online and creators. Useless ass Jennies and Adrians who think they're these brilliant ass fucking cubicle stars who drink alone in front of computers. Ain't ever raised no babies, ain't ever known a moment of fucking shit in their lives, or really, truly just been normal. Always seeking something, I don't know. Definitely aren't comfortable sitting down with themselves in silence. What do they want there? I don't know what their needful things all are, but I don't really care. Part of what set these off is not only that they thought fame and YouTube and whatever, and whatever the fuck it is, would come. They could have tribes, they could solve something besides sitting in the background in their Facebook groups and all that, and court watching like a bunch of little bored ass cubicle ladies and such. They'd move on over here, etc. I don't know. I don't really care about that either. And I don't know. I just really don't care. But part of what set them off is me calling them stupid. That's what it seems like anyway. Plus, used laptops, money. A whole lot of y'all just sold your whole ass soul. A few of you most likely have sold your futures off. Your own freedom. For a few thousand subs, clicks, views. Whatever the fuck YouTube and platform fame is, which is still the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I don't even know. I don't care. I don't care why any of you did or have done or continue to do what you do in open and active cases, including Summers. I just hope you're all held accountable and made an example of. So others are so goddamn terrified it's never done again. And that more families, survivors, victims, law enforcement, witnesses, neighbors, communities, they aren't terrified, tormented, blackmailed, harmed in real life. But yeah, between their own egos over there, whatever needful things, their income streams or whatever, they'll go to any lengths. It's already done it. They can't come back from it, or the proof that's held against them. Not from the squalls to the sticks to the Jenny's, Adrian's, TM's, Rovo's, BK's, Lips, Linda's, CZ's, Shay's, shit, JLR's, MGL's, Justin's, and the rest. Scott H, all the 333s, the Jiffies, look all y'all. Let me take you on a little trip. Y'all ready? This is why loaf, stew, fly, whatever. is and will forever be better than any database. No, we're not doing off topic today. Sorry, Justice. Anyway, um, see, we're us. And by we're, I mean all those in the community and around everything. Than any of your dipshit databases will ever be. You're tainted. Left out a whole lot of the truth fucking databases. Because I'm sure wherever you think those are going to be used at, you've left out all the truth about you all and your tampering and targeting and tormenting and blackmails and attempting to get others murdered, harmed, harassing them, your long-term stalking, your slander, libel, etc. I'm sure you're leaving out all that shit when you, quote, do whatever with it. And when you're enacting events or putting them in play, it's fun. Yeah, horse shit is just, I mean, I really did come with a warning. I did. Nobody found it odd. I was like, yep, fuck around and find out. Or when I clearly said, you son of a bitches have fucked the wrong one. And a missing child, I clearly know. And my children, community, Ellie. It sounds bizarre coming from me, but I do care. So, you know, and just, you know, fuck around and find out. Now, I ignore the ice cream music. That's one of the many, many, many devices here. Apparently, have a fucking alarm set for something. I don't know. It's over somewhere doing something. I really do hate that tone. Anyway, it'll stop here. Mm, I'm gonna try not to, what? I just don't even know if it cares. Right. Okay. Just gonna do it this way. You see, here's the thing. Oh, and just as a cursory glance here, you see, here's how this works. Screenshot, etc. Alley. Alright. Oh, and there's so many of them. Anyway, I'll just do this one. Details. Oh, damn. June 15th, 12:32. Alright. June 15th, 12:37. 12:38. 12:49. Uh-oh. Look at this. June 15th, 5:37, I believe there. And like I said, I've started in a mix of these screenshots, but and that way their database can't hold all the things. Now it's 5:37, 5:38, 5:38. 5:39. Dear, I wonder what all this is about. 5:48. Right? Hold on, I'm swapping through here, but oh, 5:53. Right. Oh, and there are so many of these, right? So many. So. Now you see, throughout the 15th, right, several devices. All that. Enough data, reams and reams of it. Almost a minute by minute. Like you just seen there. 5:30, 5:31, 5:32, 5:36, 7, etc. I know that right there goes all the way out, right? It's almost the very minute that the 6:02 to 6:09 missed. even as I'm talking to Monster, in the messages between us that are made public, all those and more fill the gaps in between us. I'm clearly throughout that day ignoring the shit out of Monster, his horseshit. What I was doing online was still researching. My concern, like you could see, was still the property ship with a certain individual. My children were in my presence. We were doing exactly what we kind of did every day. We had this habit of sharing memes as well, even like right beside one another. It's part of what we were joking and laughing about with one another that day, having hours-long conversations with, etc., one another, staying, right there with one another, or at least feet within one another, and Wi-Fi. And that too is able to be told through data communications, satellite things, getting through warrants, subpoenas, otherwise given permission to do so, etc. So, anyway, there are reams and reams of data, including what I hold, show that almost every minute of that day is filled in. Especially after C and Grandis and Summer supposedly arrived back to 110. Right up until the moments when could last get Wi-Fi as I was descending the driveway. And then I have other neighbors' eyes and ears on me. Cameras, other things in the area. Proof is nothing more than being fucking there and it turning from an average Tuesday into a fucking not average Tuesday fairly quickly. Right? For I and many other unsuspecting neighbors, witnesses, however you want to categorize any of us, right? Some of us do indeed hold the same reams and reams of data that Pruitt talked. As you dumb bitches and the assholes over here, and even those in real life. Fucking treasure hunters. Attempted setter-uppers, fucker-withers, tampering bastards. The hubris of man, especially idiots. Now, I've always been able to show this. And you see the reason that next day, for starters, Mustard told me to keep masks in the cabin. I don't know, directives are directives on me, but obviously didn't quite follow all the directions, but also the reason I hold all of that. The reason why I was still, and see, we had Dummy's name long before the public ever did. But the reason the next day on the 15th, I was still like, And I had Dobbs' name, right? It's because of the 14th. But the thing here is, Dobbs lied about this. To law enforcement and to us on the 14th. You see, what I know is this. Dobbs was never supposed to be at certain places. So I was like, just too much on the 14th. And I'm not curiosity piqued. It's like, the fuck was this motherfucker doing so much goddamn lying yesterday for? What kind of freak show to run across? So this weirdo, you know. Anyway. Why was he lying? And Tabby Cat, we're not going off subject today, sorry. Never seen you over here before. It's a weird time to ask that. We're not going off topic. Okay. I have a place to get to in Southern Driveway today. Shake the magic 8-ball, ask again later. Anyway. And, you know, where it concerns people here and otherwise. You should probably watch who you fucking target. Falsely. Or who you try to make look like certain shit. Falsely. And with absolute intent behind it. Because even on average Tuesdays, certain people in the world, like myself, leave whole lots of trails. Just incidental ones. Because people like myself, I guess, I don't really, I've never really used social media or the internet for entertainment. For me, an average fucking day entails me using it to do what it was intended for, which is learning. Communicating, expanding one's mind, helping fight certain shit, including QAnon Wayfair shit, political shit, etc., across wherever, you know. And then that comes a whole lot of screenshotting and keeping, I don't know. I'm weird like that. For me, silence had to be in my calm and happy place. Has been and always will be learning. You know, and my pap instilled that in me. And you only stop growing when you stop learning. And so I love learning new things. And I don't know, I'm probably a screenshot queen and downloaded queen and whatnot. Incidentally, for those like myself, there's going to be reams and reams of data. Even minute by minute. Filling all the gaps, you dipshits. Don't have a chance in hell of no one acquiring databasing or otherwise, like the feds and others. I mean, I have access to it because it's fucking mine, but you know, that I can show across multiple devices. That it literally takes up. You know, I've watched all of you cover those messages. I was nice enough to release publicly between Monster Night. What I thought helped good-hearted people find the truth. No, I was wrong. I released those into a realm of goddamn monster pieces of shit. Trying to make income streams and fame and fortune and treasure hunting and set up shit and whatever. And then they use those. KM, Allie, Jenny, Adrian's, TM's, BK's, Scott's, John, whatever's, Harsh's, I don't know, all of it. They're like, oh my god, there's a 5-minute block here. What if? Right? She's totally sus. Why didn't she answer Monster back there? It's because I was whole ass ignoring him and doing something better on my time. No one talked to him while he sent me his fucking cursory check-in hearts to make sure I was where I ought to be while he was banging some skank in a bathroom. Fucking break. Give me a break. Alright? Reams and reams of data. To those like Jenny and Adrian, all your favorite little creators, they won't have, can't hold a candle to, but by God they want to. Don't they? Part of why they've hunted us all down, they've wanted access to, why they've tried to take little, while they tampered courts, because they want to be something so very badly. And they aren't. Because they want to pretend they're doing XYZ for this greater good, this virtue shit. I just don't give a shit. They're gross human beings. They're terrible. They're monsters, criminals, cons, liars, pieces of shit. Alright? And they make victims. They don't help. You never have, never will. None of them are ever gonna solve anything either. You might as well give that shit the fuck up. They should have probably fucking retired in the way back. Along with their dumbass data bank. Before they started long-term stalking, hunting, targeting, attempting in a well-organized group online against federal law to do all of these things. To people in and around active and ongoing investigations, including those who themselves can prove, whether anybody likes it or not, that they're witnesses only. If that, I don't know what the fuck. I don't really care where the fuck we fall, but at least know at the end of the day, 609 exists, right? So what I can prove in civil and criminal court is this. This entire well-organized group online has targeted and terrorized, harassed, slandered, libeled, in extreme efforts to discredit, tamper with, target those in open and active investigation, to get access to even their minor children, to try to tamper and target more with an open and active investigation, to acquire the minor witnesses around an open and active investigation. Because that's really the only way they gain access to them. Oh yeah, not a dumbass. And I'm sure law enforcement isn't either. Or what all those attempts were about with my little. Much like other children in and around somewhere in their life and what you all did to them with the same group, lips included. Oh, your fake Fed shit, fake cop shit, fake McDonough shit, directed shit. Yeah, all the shit. Whole lot of these creators are hit, no matter how. They want to tie it up with pretty bows, revisionist history. They're fucked, y'all. They're fucked. Now, Let's Go was. That's weird though, that's showing up. You see, Let's Go in the way back was definitely, became no fan of mine at a certain time when it's convenient with this group. And then I know who Let's Go is now. I believe, Let's Go became BS, correct? Right? And then BS really became no fan of mine. Now Let's Go's back on the scene. So no, Let's Go actually been blocked in the real streets for quite a bit. But I think I have that right. Must have hovered over something a little too long the other night. 40 hours watching stuff. I don't give a shit. Weird timing, man. But I'm pretty sure Let's Go eventually became BS. First, though, Let's Go was like, oh, I'm Team JS. And Let's Go went, no, fuck her, boo. And then JS was like, fuck that. See you. And then BS came on the scene and BS took the same arc. It might have been BS. I'm not hovered over something. I said, oh, wait. Now it's got a whole new channel going or something. Somebody gave that out. And I don't. Damn you goddamn names. Whatever. You Karens make me fucking sick. You act like a bunch of goddamn schoolgirls running amok and fucking around. You do that stupid shit in chats. fuck around and say the awfulest thing about a human beings, and then you expect to be laugh around because you still want to do that mint julep historical. Well, it's just girl drama, and we just talk a little shit. Well, whatever's popular at the moment, we're gonna go with, like a bunch of dumb sheep. And we're gonna run to this chat. We're gonna say that, and then we're gonna say this about that one, and everything will be forgiven by next week. Ladies, I don't operate like that in real life. I don't do that here either. I just don't. Not here for psycho fans or tunnel shit or cleanse chats either, but I ain't got time for the Reapers or the popular sheep or the teen girls school bathroom or shit in my life. I don't. Type. Y'all get away with that shit here because these creators enjoy it, the drama, whatever you provide. I don't. And I'm not here to be a creator, YouTube personality, famous in any regards. I don't give a shit about subs, clicks, likes, views. Not here for a popularity contest either. It's not my thing, it never will be. And I don't need to fuck shit. Hold on. Good grief. Alright. So, oh dear. What I can also prove, and I've always been able to, is what I've always said. We start being hunted within hours of summer vanishing. Okay? And I have tied back. First calls started coming in to a whole lot of people that were easily Googleable, pullable. A bunch of web sleuths pulling genealogy real quick. Hey, ancestry! Right? Also, goddamn stupid shit they do. As soon as an Amber Alert and otherwise is released, calls start coming in. It did not help that the ex-pseudo monster email picked me, fucked around with. Like, oh god, even I was smart enough to know, like, no, you didn't. And then others make me aware of its dumbass post on in groups. Like in a community group, and otherwise it was already there, not for necessarily. It just for a lot of the community, it's fine, it's fucking fine. And then they're on their own Facebook, and Jesus Christ, right? Within hours of summer vanishing, it just couldn't help its fucking stupid self. Fucking doxed the shit out of all of us. Put on the kids and everybody else harm's way. This group knew. But half are still dipshits and chasing those because their names are on the shit, right? So I couldn't quite make it make sense, make the math work, blah, blah. But then you have Candace being recorded on like day 2 talking about the neighbor in the screen. You have all these things, right? Oh, yeah. Long before you're public. The semi-kidnapping attempts on other neighbors because they thought they were mean. And then all the way down to the fucking Chase and Linda and Ginger and the hotel shit. Scrap manufactured suits for me, man. It's just dark and deep. Okay. I've never had a reason to lie about how long, why, who was involved in getting us hunted, who played roles in, blah, blah, etc. I told the city that it's fun. It's always fun. You know, I've edited these so all names aren't visible, but right, right. So those are part of them. Anyway, you can read for yourselves. It's a prayers. There was a man on our property across the road yesterday. He was on our land. Said he was going to camp. We called the cops. Yeah, we. She says, boy, doesn't that go against y'all's narrative there. Entire ass YouTube and all you idiots who bought that bullshit. That Jody Sue was XYZ and called the cops. Bitch, I never called the cops. Takes property owner, takes others. Huh? They'll act like I was just down there doing whatever. Dobbs comes on her line acting like I'm the one to I was the only one there trying to help his stupid ass. But he too is his own little monster. Acting a fucking fool, him and Monster both. And he gets on here fucking line. Whatever, dude. Anyway, it goes against your nerves, though, didn't it? And I know a great many of you hold these screenshots. I've seen you all. Throw them out in the early days here and there. But nobody'd pick them up, especially when it's flat targeting and tampering with us again, because it went against your narratives, right? Your income streams. Your attempted discrediting efforts. You know what I do now? is that Jenny and Adrian's and a whole lot of y'all, and I can prove it from very on, held these pieces. And that you lied. Knowing you lied to the public. And you held these first. So you knowingly lied to the public, and you knowingly lied about myself, my children, me just calling it, me being the property this year. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, that's gonna be a problem for you. That was the goofiest shit I've ever seen. Still is, y'all go, Remotive's property. Y'all fucking stupid. Anyway, whatever. Even Michelle Walks, think about that. Well, she's awful interested in the party. Bitch, it ain't mine, never was, whatever. I've always told the truth. I was trying to honestly help whoever fucking showed up. They only had a set amount of time and hours to sue to get out of sight unseen, because that went to fraudulent bounds the way it was advertised online. If Dobbs had been a smart boy, he'd listened to me, took what I had ready and prepared for whoever showed up so they could sue the fuck out of somebody for what was done to them and falsely advertised to them way beyond the bounds of real estate puffery, but that's what you get when you come into contact with an agent. I ain't gonna listen. Monster lost his shit that day. I did not. It's whatever it is. I just don't care. But anyways, you can read. Prayers, there was a man on our property across the road yesterday. He was on our land. And there's all kinds of little lines in there too, because, well, with that one. Said he was going to camp. We called the cops. He wouldn't give us his name. We don't know how long he had been there. I don't even know. Must have been NyQuil 30. We do and did and whatever, right? I don't even know what the hell she was talking about. We do and did. So anyway, or maybe they fucking don't around there. Shit, I don't know. Those people do have a habit. Maybe it made it sound more mysterious and such. Fuck, I don't know why she did what she did. Much like I don't for almost 30 years being around it, while it was abusing me and my children and its own son and everybody else. I really don't give a fuck. Anyway, the cop told him if we had owned the property for 200 years, we would know where the lines are. I don't know. Depends on who you line to. Anyway, he packed up and left. Cop told him back up on out, motherfucker, and to do something else, whatever, and to leave. Either way, she then goes, I can't help wonder, question mark. We could hear the kids playing over on the hill when we were there. Oh my God, Jenny, Adrian, the rest of the universe, you hear the children playing on the 14th. Oh my God. Well, that definitely wouldn't help her. Jody Sue's lying. We did the screen test. You can't hear the children down in the roadway. You remember how Jenny and Adrian did all that fuck shit? Remember that with Chasing Truth? Skilo, BVK, Annabelle, Press, they got their little golden ticket. 110, 125. Come back. Well, you make the noises with your mouth. And even from down in the roadway, we tried. And you couldn't hear anything. Jody Sue's a liar. But let us cleanse the asshole of Monster and Stall. Make Jody Sue look like a liar. You gonna call Monster's mama a liar too, motherfuckers? I dare you now. I dare you now. Where's your truth at, Tracy? Jenny? Adrian? Where's the truth at? 'Cause it ain't with you fucking bitches. You've targeted us always. None of you ever needed to visit there. Truth is already here in clips. Where sounds are, where this is. You aren't locals, you aren't the neighbor. Hell, there are other police reports through the years that show how far Loaf's ears could hear and what they could pick up and do. Imagine that. Proof was always here in front of you, the world. I know all of you held these screenshots before you did what you did to us publicly. Before you hunted us down, tried to discredit, tamper with us for somebody. In a grouping considered different. So I guess y'all got a monster's people to now call liar, don't you? Shit, she could hear the kids just playing over there on the 14th. Just playing, not screaming. She could hear them clearly up on there. Well, god damn, y'all couldn't even hear her scream from down there in the way up the hill. Jody says lying. Sounds come out of your mouth. Right? Chasing truth? Huh? Right? Yeah, that's right. Now what are you gonna do? You're in a fucking pickle, aren't you? Bless your little souls. You lying bunch of bitches. What'd you come here and lie for? Damn. Ain't that something? What have y'all done? And why? But I'm not going to be the only one in the next few years that asks you that question. Now, other neighbors. The law is still looking for the troopers just left my house, praying they find her safe. Love and prayers to bring Summer home safe. You know, all those bad neighbors who didn't care or know about Summer, right? Said the group who lifted off marathons and scamathons and even the parents of Summer lied, saying all the neighbors and nobody cared. And the 423 chases brought here into this community by Linda's and 333's of all varieties and Tiffany's and shit, I don't know who else along the way, right? Under the false pretenses that neighbors didn't know or care. Anyway, then of course you got public people who didn't see the completely public post of ex-monster pseudo MIL going, please, have you already told law enforcement what you had seen? That's her favorite over here, isn't it? The idiots, lunatics, those who leap past common sense and logic. Yeah, of course, it had been told law enforcement. Jesus Christ. Anyway, pseudo XML goes, monster, I'm just gonna say it that way. My son gave them photos of the vehicle and tags. They've been told. Don't know if they listened or took it serious. God damn, why are you discrediting the police you then later went, but I go to school with and we're going to use against you as a favor. Shit. I don't know if those same police took us serious, but they will in a few weeks when we ask for the favors, maybe, that we're threatening you with. Wink, nod style for a bit, right? Starting really the 14th. I remember it looking at me and going, I can contact him on my messenger. Like, bitch, he's on mine too. So can we all. The fuck's your point? And I didn't take a super genius after that to get, you know, and I, for months, gotten the cat cameras and everything. I wasn't a bitch. It's fine. Whole lot of stuff in here. It's always what it is. Anyway, yeah, but damn, when it's more concerned about being a pick-me around summer banishment borders. All about that discrediting law enforcement. I got when it was time to use it though and lie to it with Monster. Whoa! Sure did do that too, didn't you? Just like you did these lines so many years before and over the years that I got proof of too, otherwise I wouldn't fucking say it. And the other people, including the best of people, know to be truth and fact. Anyway, so Exudo Monster and my uncles, they were told right off the bat as soon as she was missing. Andy's and the kids, 13 and 19. Damn, thanks, Pseudo. Thanks. Right? Just put the grandkids up there. It's fine. Shit. Hey, here you go. And wife. Monster and the kids, 13 to 19, and wife. Me. Because that sounded better than not saying that, even though you and Monster and everybody already had the plans in motion, right? I remember the little sign at the Cracker Barrel. Once you go out and eat, that was my cue. I knew what was supposed to happen today. See, Tones spoke well, I don't little sigh in between the breath. I knew what the fuck y'all. Whatever though. Anyway, but it was okay though to pause the plan, the fuckery, because Summer Bannister wanted me to pick me around that and then call me the line for a few days. Cute. Use me while you can. Alright, anyway. So they were told right off the bat as soon as she was missing. Andy's and the kids, 13, 19, wife, started searching right away for 24 hours. Huh? How fuck long suddenly just, damn, way to build a storyline, whatever, yeah, okay, bro. Don't know how long Dubs is camping, gotta make him look so. I swear he fits right into the tragedy pimp stuff. Anyway, then this rando offline goes, then you did your part. Thank you so much for letting the authorities know. Hint, wink, nod. Thanks for letting tragedy pimps the world know who all did what. Swing further, run them down. Praying that sweet girl is found ASAP. Safe and safe. Nice rhyme there, tragedy pimps. Anyway, never had reason to lie. How, when, what, where, why. Anyway, so I guess Jay and Adrian need to figure out how it is that they're gonna weave and bop through this one, right? How you ladies gonna do that? You gonna call your favorite lickable treat, cleansable treat, you gonna call these people liars too, the 200-year property owners? Huh? You gonna call them fucking liars too, bitches? Shit. Nobody even had to be screaming down the roadway. Wherever y'all think, whatever was wherever you bitches think it was, 'cause I promise you, no matter who thinks they hold what around here, only card in LA. Nowhere loaf's ears picked up on shit. And how far and what they can hear through the years. Right. So carry on. Anyway. But you bitches really come on here. Here, just let me play it for you. You want to hear Chasing and her sweet little eyes? Her sweet little eyes. To target, harass, libel, slander, to attempt to discredit, golden ticket, income stream, I don't know, needful thing, working for all the wrong folks, for all the wrong reasons, I hear a lie. That's not it. I'll just do it this way. No, all right. Damn, that changed his whole last name since yesterday. God bless. Clothing changes around here, I tell you what. Damn. Hover one time. Dude. No, dude. I can't be like, Oh dear. I'll play these for you again. And then I guess we'll see how Jenny, Adrian, Tracing, BBK, the rest, Kilo, all little golden ticket crew after a year of targeting, etc. Hey, the monster cleanup crew, well organized group online crew. How they gonna explain this? I guess they're gonna have to call monsters my fire too. I don't know, man. Weird. She can just hear normal play up there from down the roadway, but them bitches come on here going, you couldn't hear us scream if you wanted to. We had all the best equipment that Benny paid for after paying Monster for access to. I don't know how they're going to explain this, what they're going to do, how they're going to cleanse this. Long ass years long, they've told to do exactly what weirdly enough Tim called them out for. An attempt at discrediting and making me look like I am whatever for whatever purpose. Oh no, they're gonna explain this. I got questions. Y'all got questions? I have questions. Here we go. Maybe.
Like some shit. I'm gonna hold the database back. Nobody give a fuck about that database. all that. Oh, we were going to let the public use it, but fuck that, Annabella. Because I know Jenny made money when she bought the whole screen bullshit on the line. Let's talk about that really quick. They did a test with cell phones. Cell phones. Now, this is a pretty new iPad. Guessing, I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing that the microphone on this is decent. So you would test with this, you would test with that, you would test with another phone, and then you would also test with the other people's devices, as well as bringing at least a minimum of 2 open microphones. Because this is not modeled. This microphone is not modeled the same way this microphone is. This microphone is not modeled the same way a cardioid or a condenser or an omnidirectional or a vacuum tube mic. Let's be real. You trying to tell me no scream was heard? It's impossible. If no scream was heard, you should have brought you some new equipment when you went there. I'm going to do the test when I go there. Andy, I'm going to go on your property, homie. You already told me I could, and I already paid for it. I'd rather be obsessed with Summer Wells than Jody Sue. You're going to get to the end of your life and wish you had these 18 months back that you fucked off on her. It went from, please, Benny, don't dox me, but thank you for sending me the computer, to, oh, Benny's questioning me, so I'm going to tell Fizzle that I'm done with Summer's case because my family and my children's safety come first. Let me tell you what. You should worry about Jody then. I'm not the one you need to worry about. You should worry about the one you keep fucking with. Because I guarantee you after this, you ain't going to fuck with me no more. That's all I wanted. Summer. But the lines are blurred. It's a slippery slope. I get confused. I get blinded. I get bamboozled. I get led astray when I'm like, if you know she's lying, why are you still building a database around the bitch? You building a Jody Sue Bernard database. You're not building a Summer Wells database. For fuck's sake, you was walking around asking folks, hey, you got all that shit from back there. You don't even have it all.
Everything that we came across went to the TBI. And that's all I think we really owe anybody. Not in a mean way. I don't think that we owe it to anybody to tell them every detail of what we did. While we were there, we got to check some things out. We got to kind of test some of the statements that some people have made. We got to go up on 125, which was extremely eye-opening for multiple reasons. And we did sound tests. And all I will say about that is that I fully agree with law enforcement about the screen. Yes. As would I. As everybody that was there. Yeah. It's true. It's true.
Ropeland is always advancing with game-changing formulas that promote mental sharpness and help it.
The staunch conservative is
can hear it. But I think she.
Hold on. Wait for it. It gets better.
They're going to do a sound test that doesn't fucking matter. The sound test that the other one's done doesn't fucking matter because law enforcement's already said it don't fucking matter. But, you know, it's like I said, if a person feels the need to go down there to satisfy something within themselves, you know, because they, you know, personally have questions about it, well, by all means, you know, go do it. You know, if you got permission and whatnot. If you feel so compelled that you have to do it, then do it. I just can't understand. It must be that. It just must be, you know, a person, you know, their own curiosity or something. Because it's no matter what they do, it's not going to matter as far as the investigation goes, because none of them have proper training, proper equipment, or any kind of qualifications to be valid in anything that they were to present. I just don't, unless, like I said, you know, unless it's just a personal desire, you know, to, you know, for them to see for themselves.
What Scott H., the well-organized group online working to try to discredit, harm, target, etc., blah, 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 meant was, oh, you know, entirely something different.
I mean, I just don't.
Want to satisfy their own curiosity.
Unless, like I said, you know, unless it's just a personal desire, you know, to.
That's not what it was. Was it, Scott? Much like the building of CZ and Shay and the rest of them, and your cabin hit pieces and your CSI shit, and you working in this group too. It's got to do with y'all's income streams and targeting and tampering with open and active investigations and witnesses and such.
You know, for them to see for themselves. And, you know, if that's the case, you know, knock yourself out. Yeah, right, Little Weston, they only want to satisfy their curiosity for them, not for Summer. And come back and make like there's some big thing they found turned over to Ellie. Yeah. Every time it's going to be they found something and turned it over to Ellie. They found something and turned it over to Ellie.
So, in my opinion, if there was a screen down below, unless it was absolutely the most shocking scream scream down below.
Oh dear. Sweet chasing untruth. Bless your heart.
Unless it was absolutely the most shrill, shocking scream.
Skilo.
No.
Stop all three. Turn the any kind of qualifications to be back. I mean, I just don't know, for them to see for themselves and come back and make like there's some big thing they found turned over to LE. Yeah, every time it's going to be they found something and turned it over to LE. They found something and turned it over to LE.
No. So, in my opinion, if there was a scream down below, unless it was absolutely the most shrill, shocking scream, no.
Stopped all three of us cold.
Her daughter was the first to go to the cabin door. Then all three were there listening still.
We heard just this kind of shrill, almost animalistic scream.
If it were the most shrill, shocking scream, would it be reasonable to assume that would be multiple other neighbors? Yes, I would say that they would have heard it. If they were on, let's say that she was at the bottom of the hill, and, you know, somebody was at the top of the hill, and they heard that.
Oh, and there's Penny, right, in the well-organized group online, trying to cover her ass and discredit over the fake Fed shit, among other things. Making fun of my cancer, / radiation station, because having radiation and cancer is real funny. Anyway, carrying on.
Others would have heard it as well. Allegedly, they didn't. Do you have any opinion on really fucking insanely loud? We did do a test. And in my opinion, you do the test with your voice, because that's what the scream came out of, your mouth. So you try to duplicate different things and see if you can hear it.
But I think she ain't doing a parody. She went and got her hair done that way. I was like, well, all right then. So, you know.
And he's talking about how Sassy suddenly dyed her hair blonde. In the middle of her vendetta and weirdness around me, she suddenly went blonde. Scott even found that weird. Carrying on.
Adrian, you made it clear that you have a personal vendetta against Jody Sue Brown, and that you're going to do everything that you can to destroy her. You've said that on lives and everything, and you just lost your damn, I don't know if you even had any focus or whatever, but that's one thing that Benny was right about too. Because all you all do is Jody Sue, Jody Sue, Jody Sue, Jody Sue. That's why I got away from you a long time ago, because I figured out how you all were. Cam said the same damn thing about you. Y'all don't do nothing but treat people like shit.
Hey, look, credited sources, Scott H. and Chasing Truth. Not so much sources to credit, but you know, it's bad when even you have part of the well-organized group online who's targeted.
We're going to do she was at the bottom of the hill,
three were there listening still.
We heard just this kind of shrill, almost animalistic scream.
Almost is how my son describes it. He did not mean animal. But much like everything else up here, boy, don't they twist.
If it were the most shrill, shocking scream, would it be reasonable to assume that would be multiple other neighbors? Yes, I would say that they would have heard it. If they were on, let's say that she was at the bottom of the hill, and somebody was on the top of the hill, and they heard that, others would have heard it as well. Allegedly, they didn't. Do you have any opinion on really fucking insanely loud? We did do a test, and in my opinion, you do the test with your voice because that's what the scream came out of your mouth. So you try to duplicate different things and see if you can hear it.
But I think she ain't doing a parody. She went and got her hair done that way. I was like, well, all right then. So, Adrian, you made it clear that you have a personal vendetta against Jody Sue Brown and that you're going to do everything that you can to destroy her. You've said that on lives and everything, and you just lost your damn, I don't know if you even had any focus or whatever, but that's one thing that Benny was right about too. Because all you all do is Jody Sue, Jody Sue, Jody Sue, Jody Sue. That's why I got away from you a long time ago, because I figured out how you all were. Cam said the same damn thing about you. Y'all don't do nothing but treat people like shit.
Weird. Even Scott outed him, and like many of us know, we have recorded or Adrian and Jenny's promises to destroy me at all costs, etc. Along with this group for all their things. It's fun. Anyway, just it's fun. Right? And that video is the creator's kids. Not the kids over there or anything else, but I do have videos over here and that I've shown before where you can hear the kids from one hill to the other just playing normally. They were always here, which means there was never reason for Jenny, Adrian, Chasing, Skill, any of the rest of them to ever do what they did. Proof was already here. Animal noises, coyote sounds from the cabin and otherwise house through the years was always here. From all kinds of different areas. You can hear all kinds of different things in different ways. Alright. So, dear Jenny, Adrian, chasing untruth. I guess you're in somewhere between a rock and a hard place now, ain't you? 200-year plus owners of the property who can clearly, in the same foliage the day before, hear just the kids normally playing up on the hill. You know, from their mouths, because that's where sound comes from, right? Somehow, she could hear just normal playing noises. Down the road, from up on top of that hill, and you bitches couldn't hear a giant shrill scream with your testing. From road to hill where apparently y'all tested, and I don't know who knows where else, right? According to whatever the fuck you made up in your own heads or decided was the location of screams or noises or wherever the hell, based on whoever the hell fed you shit. Or where Monster thinks, cause you see, Monster doesn't even know. Monster doesn't even know, you know why? Cause I was never at his purview. So, I don't know, man. Point is, your test ran from roadway to hill and maybe hill to hill and whatnot. According to Jenny, she went over at Monster. Somebody did, I don't know, got caught, fuck around, finding out. Property didn't belong to it. Anyway, the point is, somehow you bitches come online wanting to pretend, to lie, to discredit, to target, to harass, libel, slander. Fuck around and find out an open and active investigation. Anyway, I guess Monster's folks here, you know, the 200 plus year property owners, they're wrong about what they could hear too, which is just Summer and her brothers playing on the 14th. As we were all down the roadway with Dobbs and the police, right? I guess she's probably go ahead and call Hawkins County Law Enforcement, who also heard the kids playing in normal tones on the 14th. Liars too, you dumb bitches. So anyway, but yeah, now you're in a rock and hard place, aren't you? How you gonna call Monsters 200-year property owning family liars? Huh? Guess you just hold on to your asses and hope the public never sees any of this over here, cause you know, Jody Sue's hard to decipher, understand. She slurs, she's intoxicated, it's whatever. She's a liar, right? Unfounded. I don't know, man. Hate to be y'all, bro. Hate to be y'all right now. Cleanse that. Make that clean with chasing untruth. Who's the credited source of your all's untruths and lies? You know, chasing always keeps daring me to show her to be a liar. Well, I keep doing it, and everybody keeps swearing it. No, chasing's the end all be all around here. Chasing never lies, y'all. She'd never do any such thing. Miss Gray used wannabe from the drama, and juggalo, horse shit, angry channels from the way, way back, running around the YouTube streets. No. mud pie? I don't know. Surely you're not. Trying to go with the thing where I say it would have made a difference if it was a quarter mile. Anyway, that's not what I mean by that statement either, and I will not give out how far my ears could hear or what noises from where, what type of screams, but I can assure you could hear animal noises from further off than that. People noises, all kinds of different noises, depending on when, where, seasons, in all kinds of different directions. Let them keep guessing. Let them keep databasing, see if they can solve something. Being petty, vindictive, whatever, using it for nothing more than targeting and tampering purposes. Let them keep database. Anyway, you guys, here's what I'm gonna do. Because I have a far bigger point than this. Then what's fucking even funnier is the time of year these bitches went should have made any sound a hell of a lot easier. So, I don't care why they've done what they've done, but they've fucked entirely up. They've definitely fucked around with me. They ain't done finding out yet. Anyway, y'all, I have a far larger point to make today. And this is definitely going somewhere, but I'm going to do it in stages. So for right now, because this is already a long enough piece, and Lord knows you want everything digestible around here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hop off here for a bit, and I'll be back. What the fuck? No, you don't. Lord. You can't warn them, bro. They're going to do it anyway. So anyway. I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to leave this one semi-easily digestible for those with attention spans. And it all kind of stays a little compact, and I'm going to take a break so I don't crash myself and my health while I have a little bit of whatever today. And like I said, I got a far larger thing to do. So I'll be back. Alright. Anyway, Um, it just don't. So, y'all as Chase and I should be lying. When I keep pointing it out, and then she keeps saying it ain't been pointed out, ask them all why they've done what they've done from the beginning of Summer's case before it ever public. Why they hunted down anybody and everybody. Why they're still hunting down and trying to get hold of those that are, quote, playing and tampered with witnesses around Summer's case. Ask them who they're doing it for and why. And how much. Because I can promise you that's in play. And always has been. Ask them why they make Turtle Boy look like a child. Ask them exactly what all they've been doing in Summer's case. And why. What's been worth this? Ask them fucking why. And then go hashtag Summer Wells on it. Hashtag where's Summer. While they screamed at all of us. All the drama and chaos you've created. No, we're double-edged swords, motherfuckers. But what you all have done and put out, everything but basics, facts, truths, y'all have done the destruction. Just like you do in every goddamn case. Just like you purposely did that shit with Lysa. Shut down court. Just like you've done in the Idaho 4. Piper. And the rest. Just like you did in Quentin Slimans. Cassius. Classic and Sincere. Dylan Rounds. From what's forward you've been doing it. Fuck all of you all. At some point change will come. And you will no longer or ever again be allowed to do this in open and active investigations or headhunt people for cash, to harm them in real life, to go after them in group efforts, organized group efforts, online in packs against federal law, especially minors and witnesses. And those around, and the families, and everybody else around, you will no longer be able to help prime and only suspects tamper with and fuck up cases and taint jury pools and everything else for mutually beneficial relationships that often feature millions and millions of dollars coming and going. And where you have that much money, you do indeed have real trafficking, real cartel movement, real crimes, real laundering of money. See, I'm not a dumb bitch. And I know what the fuck all y'all are. And I know what you're doing in these cases. And there are really children's remains that are not found yet. Probably because of your all's bullshit in these cases. I'm atheist, but if ever there ends up being a hell, I hope you all burn in it. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break. Alright. I'll be back in a while. And as always, y'all, please do share Summer's picture, information, color by name. And by information, y'all know darn good and well, I do not mean these tragedy events. I don't mean any of that. Not any of us around anything. I do mean from TBI, FBI, LE, local investigative journalists. Sharing all of that is a very tangible way to help Summer. We brought back to our community and to our brothers. Right. So she can tell her own story. So law enforcement and courts and her brothers can. It's a very tangible way to trees and to shake loose things. It's a very tangible way to even help find the person responsible. Alright? Alright, you crazy diamonds. Shine on.